welcome to Fine Arts on Main. This is like a super casual night. Welcome to our Songwriter Night. We have an awesome lineup for you. Tonight we have Savvy May and Michael Lowry. We're also live streaming, which is really exciting. So I don't have the information for that. It's somewhere on my phone. But I'm sure JP could yell down at me and tell me. Go to DJP Creative on YouTube, and it's being live streamed there. So tonight I am super excited to have Savvy here. She is a very talented young lady, and not just because she's my sweet daughter. So I want to call Savvy May out. Come on out, Savvy.
Hello.
Hi, honey. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been so long.
Like, 2 hours ago in your bedroom, maybe?
Right?
Yeah.
It's been unbearable, the distance.
So tell me a little bit about your music.
Well, honestly, I do not really have a genre I've nailed down. Mostly pop, a lot of just things with guitar, but I am experimenting with a lot of other instruments in my music right now. But yeah, I'm just kind of experimenting. It's really fun.
Okay, so I sent you 3 questions.
Yes.
For you to think about. And the first question, what or who inspires you?
I would really say that really everything inspires me to write music, because I think that anything can be turned into lyrics. Like walking down the street and it's like, oh, there's this weird smell. It smells like construction in the air. It's like, ooh, that sounds like it'd be a cool song, and write that song. Or, oh, that's a creepy poem on a gravestone. Let's make something out of that. So I think that inspiration can be found everywhere. But as far as like getting the music out there, I think that Michael Lowry is someone who really inspired me to like actually put music out instead of just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'll do it someday. It's coming, right?
So my understanding is Michael Lowry challenged you this year to do something special. How'd that turn out? Tell us about that challenge and how that turned out.
So the challenge after we played together at the Joel Weaver concert was to get a gig somewhere else, specifically the coffee shop, was to like book a time to actually play there, and I did on the 23rd at 5:30 p.m. I'm actually going to be playing there. So.
All right, you can see Savvy May this coming weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, this coming weekend at 12 Stories.
Woohoo!
So, next question. Who would you most like to collaborate with?
Well, my all-time favorite artist ever is AJR, and that is a huge, big shot because they are very popular. But if ever someday I get, the chance to do that, that would be really cool. But maybe a little more obtainable goal. There's an artist called Madeline May, and I really like the sound of her voice, and I would love if we could do a collaboration someday.
So, knowing you, I'm pretty sure you know that most anything is possible, right?
True that.
So, on your 13th birthday, was it 13th, 14th? Can't remember. Anyways, you went to Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tell us about that.
So, at the time, I was really invested in learning how to do a certain style of dance, doing like popping and locking, like robotic type dancing. And there was one person on YouTube called Poppin' John, not Papa John's, not the same thing. This guy, he might like pizza, I don't know. But he was really cool, and I followed him on YouTube. He's been on World of Dance, and I, for a long time, followed all of his videos, and I learned how to do that style of dance from him. And so for that birthday, got to go to Vegas and actually meet him. It was awesome thing by, my parents. But I got to actually meet him and get a lesson from him and learn how to further dance like that, which I thought was an incredible experience. So something I never thought would be obtainable, but now I'm like, oh wow, so much can happen.
So I think the cool part of the story that she totally overlooked is that she was following I almost said Papa John. Pop. Now you got it in my head.
Pizza, pizza.
She was following him, and she reached out to him on Instagram, sent him a message, and goes, "Hey, I really love you." And he was, what show was he on? Dancing with the Stars, or not Dancing with the Stars?
World of Dance.
World of Dance. So he was on that show, and that's how Savvy found him. So she reached out and sent him a message, and he texted her back. And she was like, "Oh my gosh," he texted me back. And so they had this exchange going back and forth. And then I thought that was so cool. Like, he's a real person. And so I sent him a text and was like, "Hey, if we come to Vegas, will you give us a private lesson?" And he did. It was really awesome.
It was really cool. The first time that I got a message back from him on Instagram, I felt like I was gonna fall over. And then when we actually met him, like, my entire body was shaking, and not because I was doing that style of dance, because I was actually like, "Oh my gosh, he's real."
So you were a dancer.
Yes.
Were you a musician at that time?
I dabbled, but not as much. Like, I wasn't really invested at that point. Like, at that point I thought, like, dance is definitely what I'm gonna do going forward. But that changed.
So how and when did that change?
That changed about a year to 2 years ago. I picked up the guitar again, and I was really into AC/DC and Guns N' Roses, and I still am. So I learned how to play electric guitar from YouTube, and eventually bought my own electric guitar, because I borrowed a friend's for a while. And then I went more into acoustic, and it's like, oh, there's all these songs I can learn. And then I started writing my own music, so it just all kind of snowballed. But I played in a place called School of Rock for a while, and so I played with a band through them, and that was a really cool experience. But yeah.
Are there any other instruments that you play currently?
So I'm learning how to play the drums currently, and I dabble at piano. I'm not great, but I can do the Harry Potter theme song.
That's kind of cool. Tell me a little bit about your music and your style of writing, and especially Howard's Gravestone. I know you're going to talk about it a little bit tonight, but I really want to hear about that one.
So, as far as like style like of writing goes, so the thing is that I listen to so much music. I have a 10-hour long playlist. You almost spit out your drink. But there are artists that it's like, oh, I like this song, I'm gonna check them out. And then I look through their stuff and it all sounds the same, or the songs are all about the same topic. And so, although they're very good at that one topic and they're very good at that one style, it's like, I would love to like have more different things from like this person, because I feel like it would be really cool. So I try very hard to, every single song I write is about something different. For instance, like I have a song about, one that I'm gonna play tonight, about just being funny on the internet. Or like, I think I'm funny on the internet, you know? I feel like I'm more fun in real life, but I think I'm pretty good. But that could be a song, or a song about, oh goodness, even like a sappy love song, you know? Just anything can be a song. Specifically Howard's Gravestone, I watched a lot of ghost hunting videos, because, you know, I like that spooky stuff. And I was telling my dad about one, and he was like, oh, by the way, turn left here, because we were driving. And I was like, what? Okay. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to take you to an abandoned cemetery that's like 10 minutes that way. And I was like, awesome. And so we went, and I saw this really creepy, like, not creepy, but very mysterious poem on a gravestone. Last name was Howard's. And so I was like, spooky. Let's make a song about it, because that's really interesting. So, yeah, we're actually filming the music video for that in November.
Yeah, did you hear that? So Savvy's filming the music video, so if any of you want to be a ghost in her music video.
I need lots of ghosts.
She's looking for extras.
I can't see anyone, but if you're out there.
I can see Kylie. She looks super cute over there. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
So out of all the songs, well, how many songs have you written?
That is a very good question. Let me think about that for a second.
Seconds up.
What's 5 plus 7?
You don't math well, do you?
12, thank you.
The answer's 12. I got people in my ear, people yelling at me over here. The answer's 12.
Okay, cool. So I've got a little over 12 songs that I've written, but it's 12 that I have like memorized.
Awesome. So there's more in the works?
Yes, there's definitely more in the works.
All right, so, are you ready to play?
I suppose.
Awesome. All right, everybody, Savvy May.
Ooh. Hello again. It's been so long since I've been up on stage. Woo! All right, so I mentioned a song about being funny on the internet, and oh, hello. And this is that song. So here we go. I got a comment on my TikTok, only one, but to me that's a lot. 4 or 5 likes to my name, with 400 followers, what a shame. I use other people's audio, can't seem to get any clout on my own. But in person I am a blast, so I wish they could see past the glass. 'Cause you're looking at a real life dork with a comedy streak, and a half-grown full-blown nerd of the week. When confusion strikes, I'm the one you will keep an eye on. 'Cause I might get lost if you don't put me inside of your pocket. I'm independent outside of the locket. Is this part too long? I guess I'll clock it. Oh well, what the hell, I think I'm funny on the internet. I thought about doing live streams, but that's not really my thing. And I don't like doing it alone. Who has time for that kind of show? I suck at every video game. Fighting monsters hurts my brain. Keeping track of homework as I go and miss 14 assignments, so no. You're looking at a real life dork with a comedy streak, and a half-grown full-blown nerd of the week. When confusion strikes, I'm the one you will keep an eye on. 'Cause I might get lost if you don't put me inside of your pocket. I'm independent outside of the locket. Is this part too long? I guess I'll clock it. Oh well, what the hell, I think I'm funny on the internet. You're looking at a real life dork with a comedy streak, and the half-grown full-blown nerd of the week. When confusion strikes, I'm the one you will keep an eye on. 'Cause I might get lost if you don't put me inside of your pocket. I'm independent outside of the locket. Is this part too long? I guess I'll clock it. Oh well, what the hell, I think I'm funny on the internet. That's one of my favorites I've written, like, recently.
Pen down more.
Okay, this next one, I wrote this song, and then I like put it in my back pocket for the longest time. I like did nothing with it. I recorded a little bit, and then I just completely abandoned it. But I'm bringing it back for this show. So here's a song called Within My Reach, and this one was also really fun to write. I've been waiting for so long
to feel the wind upon my face, to let the sunlight flow through my veins. I'm running in my mind, through caverns, deep pipes and concrete, through fields and jungles, hardly feeling the ground beneath my feet. Who needs the stress of falling when you can hear her calling? Adventure, you're within my reach. The years are rushing past me now. I can't believe I don't know how. You're standing on the beach, begging me to run away. I do it knowing I'll always say yes to the adrenaline, yes to mischief now and then. You'll never catch me tripping up again. Adventure, I love you till I'm old. Destiny you'll have to hold. I haven't seen the good part yet. I say to death, he laughs and tells me there is no start or ending, there is no peak in life, or it won't be this good again. Ease up, I'll see you all again when I'm done chasing that dream. Right before I chase another, really, I don't care what you mean. Adventure, you're within my reach. The years are rushing past me now. I can't believe I don't know how. You're standing on the beach, begging me to run away. I do it knowing I'll always say yes to the adrenaline, yes to mischief now and then. You'll never catch me tripping up again. Adventure, I love you till I'm old. Destiny you'll have to hold. I'm not ready. Hold my hand. Don't you worry, I got nothing planned. I'm not ready. Won't you hold my hand? Just take that jump and I'll help you land. Adventure, you're within my reach. The years are rushing past me now. I can't believe I don't know how. You're standing on the beach, begging me to run away. I do it knowing I'll always say yes to the adrenaline, yes to mischief now and then. You'll never catch me tripping up again. Adventure, I love you till I'm old. Destiny you'll have to hold.
Thank you. I don't write love songs a lot. Not ones like this anyway. Here's an interesting one. If I remember how to strum, give me 1 second.
I think I fell in love. I have no idea how to handle this, how to handle this when I talk to you. I'm not sure what is true, what is true. And I know I've fallen and it's not my fault, but I can't stop chasing you, can't stop chasing you. We're falling down this hole and I can't get up. I know that you're the only one I want to hold. Can you pick me up and lend a hand so I can hold it? Oh, I can't let you go, my mind can't let you go. Lyrics on the fly, 'cause all I can think right now is I don't wanna die. I know I gotta say something, but I don't want the embarrassment. if you say you don't feel the same, and then I have to deal with the pain of seeing you every day, and knowing that the friendship we had, we can never really get back. So get back. I keep falling down this hole and I can't get up. I know that you're the one I wanna be with till I'm old. So can you pick me up and lend a hand so I can hold it? Oh, I can't let you go. What am I to say? 'Cause I can't get you out of my brain. It's compulsory. One look at you and I forget to breathe. I know I have to get out of this place I've fallen to, but it's dark and warm down here and I don't wanna leave the thought of you. And you know it's true, I've fallen down this hole and I can't get up. I know that you're the only one I want to hold. Can you pick me up and lend a hand so I can hold it? Oh, I can't let you go. What am I to say? 'Cause I can't get you out of my brain. It's compulsory. One look at you and I forget to breathe. I can't let you go. Can't let the thought of us go.
It's pretty fun. I have a specific way I arranged my songs in the order I wanted to play them, specifically so that I like put the capo one and I just move it up one for each song. You know, I just go boop boop boop. I'm done. I don't know if that's OCD or I don't know. It's yes, it's strategic. That sounds so much better. All right, this one is called Identity. I really like this one, and I wrote it because I know, there'll be some people who need to hear it. So if I can help with anyone's mental health, that's a plus for me.
Brown, ask what do you sing to me? How about we forget the subject? I'm not subject to your mind. You ask me for my preference and shout why? Check out all these people, which ones are like me, and who can keep my secret about who I couldn't choose to be. Oh, it's kind of funny, honey, when you're playing with identity. No matter what, these are my thoughts, I just wanna be free. Is it dumb to write a song about it? I guess I'm an idiot then. Baby, existential crisis is it. It's important to remember that you're allowed to change, even when you gotta shout out hate saying I don't think this is a phase. Check out all these people, which ones are like me, and who can keep my secret about who I couldn't choose to be. Oh, it's kind of funny, honey, when you're playing with identity. And no matter what, these are my thoughts, I just want to be free. It's kind of weird, and it's a little hard to walk into a place full of people my age and feel so far apart from everyone. But there's someone out there who will enjoy this song and gets the struggle of trying to juggle something right that makes us strong. check out all these people, each one of them unique. And we don't have to keep the secret of who we couldn't choose to be. Oh, 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 it's kind of funny, honey, when you're playing with identity. And no matter what, these are my thoughts, we're fabulously free. You're safe with me, you can let it be.
This next one is called Forever Day because I heard a song and I don't quite remember what it's called, but it was a song about the end of the world and it was really sad. But I wanted to make a song about the end of the world, but make it in more of a kind of hopeful way. This is what came out of it.
I guess that's it, then the world is coming to an end, an end. That's alright, 'cause I'm ready to close my eyes. Good night. The sun is setting, flames reaching up to the sky. It's alright, don't cry. Soon peace will be where we once stood, replaced with what is good, what is good. And we shouldn't have to worry about the days, it was just a phase anyway. Oh, good night, my love, it's time to slip away to a glorious forever day. Time to forget the pain and the way they've been. Never chase your dreams, you silly kid. Now thanks to them, there's no more dreams to chase. Guess we won that race, 'cause dreamers like us will rule the new day. I can't wait to see forever day. They're coming for us, they're ready to seize the dust and the rusty pieces of empires who thought they were eternal, then were lost to their sorrow. They did their best when they were here, and for that they mustn't fear. What comes after comes after. We must give in to the light, even though we want to fight, always want to start a fight. And we shouldn't have to worry about the days, it was just a phase anyway. Oh, good night, my love, it's time to slip away to a glorious forever day. Time to forget the pain and the way they bid. Never chase your dreams, you silly kid. Now thanks to them, there's no more dreams to chase. Guess we won that race, 'cause dreamers like us will rule the new day. I can't wait to see forever day. Good night. it's time to slip away to a glorious forever day where love and kindness will never cease. We've already said our piece. Now it's time to go to sleep. Good night, my love. It's time to slip away to a glorious forever day. Time to forget the pain and the way they've been. Never chase your dreams, you silly kid. Now thanks to them, there's no more dreams to chase. Yes, we won that race. Dreamers like us will rule the new day. I can't wait to see forever day. Forever day, forever day, forever day.
Thank you all so much also for coming out, because this is really awesome to have an opportunity to play here. So thank you to Fine Arts on Main. Thank you to the people behind the concessions. Thank you for the crew. You're all amazing. Thank you for sitting out in the audience. It's fabulous. No, thank you. I thank you first. Where are you? Here doesn't... It's an inky sea of blackness and floating candles, like something out of Harry Potter. So this song I wrote because I really like stories, and I really like songs that have like an apparent storyline, but it leaves like enough blanks for you to like fill it in, so it's meant to be interpreted any way you want. So if you're listening to this song and then I'm like, I don't get it, it's fine. You know, it's meant to be like that. You can fill in the blanks. Whatever you think, it's cool. This one's called Isn't It Poetic?
It started with a simple idea. Build a house up on a hill. I had no clue what would happen. It came against our will. With flaming spears that set the sky alight with their rage. Apparently we were traitors for wanting to change. But now a new dawn is upon us, and it's time to go. The old way of living is over, but the livings didn't know. Now isn't it poetic? Isn't it a little sad? Isn't it beautiful? Even though it was all I had. And I'm waiting for the bells to ring, telling me I didn't do so bad. Oh, my symphony is over, but rest is here at last, at last. A member of the High Council, held in higher esteem. I once made decisions that made the other rulers steam. I know what I did was right, but now I've left that life behind. Run away to a new start and leave their judgments blind. I took a few followers with me, and when they swore their loyalty. I wore no crown, they didn't have to bow, but they placed that title on me. Now isn't it poetic? Isn't it a little sad? Isn't it beautiful, even though it was all I had? And I'm waiting for the bells to ring, telling me I didn't do so bad. Oh, my symphony is over, but rest is here at last. Face to face with my mistakes, trying to remember how to be brave. Consequences and questions endless, shouting to the void, I'm no one's slave. Jail's not for me, I must be free. I suppose I'll be on the run. The rulers passed on nature and ash, I didn't do it all for fun. Now isn't it poetic, and isn't it a little sad? Isn't it beautiful, even though it was all I had? And I'm waiting for the bells to ring, telling me I didn't do so bad. Oh, my symphony is over, but rest is here at last. Rest is here at last. It's all been reduced to ash, no longer haunted by my past.
That is all from me. Thank y'all so much for coming out tonight. I'm going to turn it over to the man, the myth, the legend, Michael Lowry, whenever, and Mother, and Gwen's, yeah. Oh, yeah, I should play that. Okay. Okay, which one do y'all want first? I thought I got like 30 minutes, and so I kind of prepared. Okay, Howard's gravestone first? Okay. Okay, sweet. Sweet. That is good to hear, wherever you are. So here's that one I was talking about that I found the poem on a gravestone, and I made a song out of it. It's been so long since I've performed this song live. I almost forgot how to do it.
You're like a spoiler here.
Behold me now as you pass by, as you are now, so once was I. As I am now, you soon must be. Prepare for death and follow me. Read these words that I've inscribed, read them and be paralyzed. For now I haunt the living plain, ignored by all. I feel no pain. Do you believe in fairy tales, past beyond mortal veil? Skeptical you must be, but just wait until you see a knock on wood, a noisy breath. Wait, did I hear? Was that a step? Not to fear, it's just me. Stay as long as you please. Past my prime, I'm just getting started, don't you cry. My dear, I have departed, watch the time Tick-tock, it's getting close to midnight, and now we've all awoken. Do you wonder where we go when we're buried down below? 6 feet under, rest in pieces, but the dirt does not defeat us. Living souls, please your king. About my verses do you sing? Say you don't mean disrespect. Look at the promises you kept. Past my prime, I'm just getting started, don't you cry. My dear, I have departed, watch the time. Tick-tock, it's getting close to midnight, and now we've all awoke, the spirits know. You've been wondering, how could they be so low? Why are they still singing, hold your breath? Soon you'll have the answer, 1 minute left. Say hello to death.
I like that one.
It's so great. It's so amazing being on stage, but also it's like having people applaud for something you do on stage is almost like people singing you the happy birthday song. It's like with amazing intent, but you don't really know what to do to be like, you know, just like thumbs up. You're doing good. Good hand motions, you know. Don't be an artist. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's right. There is a story. So the song "Don't Be an Artist." I have a teacher that I take. Okay, hold on. Let me just get my words together. I take a class that's heavy on engineering and design and prototype and all that jazz. Yay! You know, but yay guitar. You know, but. My teacher in that class knows that my dad's an engineer, and he's like, he comes up to me and he's like, you're really good in engineering. You should go into like the STEM field whenever you go off to college. And I'm like, no, I want to go to college for like music production or film production or something like that. And he's like, you know what? Just do the artist thing on the side, because engineering will make you so much money. Look up how much an artist gets paid. And I'm like, I know. But he's like, you should just do engineering. Just engineering. Just only do engineering. Listen to me. Do it. So I wrote this song about that called Don't Be an Artist. So it's like, you can be anything you want except that. Don't be that. But the first time I played it, like live, that same teacher was sitting over there in the audience, and I didn't know he was there. And I got off stage, and he's really tall, and so he comes and looms over me. He's like, that was quite a song, young lady. And I'm like, yes, I'm sure you know who that's about. It's a little awkward, but, you know, he was cool with it. So, here's the song. Hold on one second. Real quick, Mama, you got a Band-Aid? Sorry. No more injury. All better. Okay, now here's Don't Be an Artist. Welcome to the world where you can be what you want. We got engineers and doctors here, so don't try to flaunt it. There's so many things you could possibly be. Nothing's off limits except for one thing. You could be a manager and give all the orders on construction jobs, saying what a performance. You could build skyscrapers into the clouds and find the best way to get everyone down. So many paths you could take. Which way will you go? What will you choose? I know that I can't name them all, but I'm damn well gonna try. And in this crazy world of ours, I've got one piece of advice. You don't have to be the absolute smartest, but whatever you do, don't be an artist. I could be an engineer, that would be a great career. Psychology sounds pretty neat, but all that talk puts me to sleep. Anesthesiology, much too long of a name for me. Professor of biology, explain that one more time please. It's all up to preference, how much of the song you'll reference while looking up cover options and wondering how we got at this point in our lives when all we do is lie awake at night thinking I'm running out of time. So many paths you could take. Which way will you go? What will you choose? I know that I can't name them all, but I'm damn well gonna try. And in this crazy world of ours, have you got any advice? I know that I'm not the absolute smartest, but what I choose to do. Hey, don't be an artist. You can't make a living with the sound of your voice, but of course you can do anything because you have a choice. Those doodles that you draw won't get you very far. You'll end up not having the money to keep your car. I'm trying to discourage you if you couldn't tell, so that all your bank accounts actually look pretty well. As for me, I'm not an artist. All I do is play guitar, then forget to go to school and end up singing in the bar. Then I go home and start to draw and not focus on work at all. Hey, I made a cool OC, my work is catching up to me. One day at the fridge, I spot a little note saying to myself, make sure you remember to buy a tote for all your paints and pens and other random loose ends. I was hungry, but now I'm curious as to how these words end. It said, any more pigs? You lost a lot the other day. Big surprise, out loud, I said, no way. Yeah, you also need new strings for your guitar. The old ones have a route, you know that you can't get very far. And in my head, as I stood there looking down that long list, I thought to myself, oh crap, I might be an artist. So many paths I could take, which way will I go? What will I choose? I know that I can't do everything, but I'm damn well gonna try. And in this crazy world of ours, have you got any advice? I know that I'm not the absolute smartest, but what I choose to do is be an artist. That song takes it out of me so much, because that is, sitting here like, and then rapping. So I like it, it's just really hard. It's like, why did I do that to myself? Because I'm an artist. I know I've only got one more song, but so here's Up in Space, and I hope I remember all the lyrics. This is the only other love song I've ever written.
You are so lovely, baby, you are so fine. I want to be with you all the time. Your eyes shine so bright like tiny galaxies. I feel like I could get lost and never be set free in them. I want to be with you, I want to be with you, baby. I need to break free, I don't want to break free. Your soul is glowing when I look at you. Your smile lights up this dark room that I call my head space. My love for you, it sends me up in space. I can't imagine living one more day without seeing you and your pretty face. I love to see your kindness and the way you treat people. Am I special or am I like everybody else? Do you feel this way? I'm feeling this way. Darling, I love you, I hope you love me too. Your soul is glowing when I look at you. Your smile lights up this dark room that I call my head space. My love for you, it sends me up in space. If I had a star for every time I thought of you, I'd be holding a galaxy. You are my universe, you bring the light, you make everything alright. Your soul is glowing when I look at you. Your smile lights up this dark room. I'm on cloud nine, I can't come down. My world aligns when you come around. My love for you, it sends me up in space. My love for you, it sends me up in space. My love for you, it sends me up in space. My love, you send me up in space.
Those last 3 songs you can find on my album. My name's back there. You can type that into Spotify or something. The album's called Spark. Little self-promotion. That feels really cool to say. I have an album out. It's really neat. Is there anything I'm missing? Am I good? Nope, I'm good. All right. Thank you all so much for having me.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Savvy May. And as she mentioned, yes, you can unplug, thank you. As she mentioned, you can find her music on all of the platforms, music platforms, and you can also check out at _Savvy_May. All right, we're going to take about a 15-minute intermission, maybe 10 minutes or so, and have our next artist up on the stage. Thank you for being here.
Everything I want to dream away. We are living.
Hey y'all, we're back. Thank you so much for joining our first singer-songwriter show. We are so excited. Thank you for coming to Fine Arts on Main. We are live streaming this right now, so you can watch later. And we are going to have many more of these. So if you are an artist and you have interest in joining us, you can just reach out to me. You can go to fineartsonmain.com. My name is Gwen May, and my email address and phone number is there. And you can reach out to me. We're going to have many more, and we're super excited. So thank you so much, Savvy May. We adore you. You did a fabulous job. Our community is so wonderful. Michael Lowry, I've known him for some time now, and he has played here several times, and like Savvy said, he has really encouraged her and inspired her in so many ways, and I'm so grateful for him as I'm speaking as a mom. So thank you so much, Michael. But tonight, he brought a friend to see his show, and his friend walks in with a guitar. And I'm like, you can't just walk in with a guitar and not be on stage. So we are going to go ahead and throw him up on stage. His name is already on the stage. His name is Tommy Frazier. And come on out, Tommy.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, this is the first time I've met him, so I'm super excited. So I understand you have some music already out and released. Tell us about that.
I do. I have a couple of songs on Spotify, and one of them was actually just kind of my first venture into self-production. And, you know, as a lot of artists do, I really liked it at first, and then as I evolved in the production side of it, I realized just how many mistakes I'd made, and I don't really like the song anymore. But the other one on there, so that first one is called I Understand, and you know, I get a lot of great feedback from it. Personally, not liking it really doesn't matter. I mean, as long as it, you know, as long as it touches somebody, then it's doing its job. But the other one on there is actually really, really personal, and at this point in time, it's more of my magnum opus, and it's called Greetings from the Coast, and it's just about heartache and leaving everything behind.
Wow, that sounds pretty deep.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what style of music do you play?
Mostly country, and I write mostly country. But I like to say that my stuff is country with a decidedly 90s alternative influence.
Love the 90s. Nice. So how long have you been, I assume you play guitar, what else do you play?
I play a little bit of drums, and you know, I mean, I kind of have to do a little bit of everything as a self-produced artist.
For sure,
so,
yeah, that's just the way it goes.
You know,
Because you can't hire out all those people.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, like I'm just your average blue-collar guy that, you know, that likes to make music, and you know, like any other youngster, I wanted to be a rock star for a long time, but you know, life has its way, and you know,
Hey, you can still get there.
yeah, I mean,
I believe.
hey, what's his name from the Styx, from that band The Styx? He's got that song about being a blue-collar man, and he sings that thing on stage all the time. So,
Yeah, you never know.
yeah.
How old were you when you picked up a guitar?
14 years old when I picked up my first guitar, and I'm 38 now. Even though I don't look
Super
it.
old. Wow.
I know, right?
I know.
Everybody I run into, they're like, "You're still such a baby," and I'm like, "I don't feel it."
Did you teach yourself how to play guitar?
I
or
did. I
you-
am completely self-taught. I've never had a formal lesson. I say self-taught. I had family influences. A couple of my cousins played, you know, when I was young, and I grew up, you know, really enjoying hanging out with them. They were just a little bit older than I was, so, you know, I looked up to them a lot, you know, and, you know, watching them play and evolve, I really enjoyed it. And my dad, when I was a little kid, my dad is probably my biggest influence musically,
nice.
because you know, he was a huge 80s rock fan, you know, 80s metal and 80s rock, and whenever he would take me to school, we'd play, every time we'd get in the car, he'd turn the car on, and of course the radio, he was jamming from wherever he came from before,
Right.
and the radio would be blasting as soon as he turned the car on. and he'd say, you know, whatever song he loved at the time would be on the radio, and he'd say, "Buddy, who's this?" And you know, when I was little, I didn't know, but as I got older, you know, I was able to call out all the bands and the names, and so that's kind of what I cut my teeth on as a player. When I started playing was 80s metal and 80s rock, you know, Ozzy Osbourne and Metallica, and,
Love it,
you know,
yes.
all that, you know, all that good stuff, and you know, but as I got older, you know, I got probably around 19 or 20 years old, I guess I stopped being so angry. And country music had a little bit more of an appeal. So, you know, and I just kind of fell into the blue collar life, and you know, I've been doing it ever since.
Love that. Okay, so you're going to play a couple songs for us tonight?
Yes, ma'am.
And please explain, like, about your music.
Well, like I said, it's mostly country with a decidedly 90s alternative influence, and it's got, you know, you just have to see for yourself. It's
Yeah,
hard
so when you come up, tell us about your songs, okay?
I sure will.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank
Happy
you.
to have you.
Oh, there we go. How we doing, everybody? Well, as our fine, gracious host said, my name is Tommy Frazier, and this first song is, let's hope I can remember all the words. This first song is called Music in Merlot, and I wrote this when everybody was on lockdown during COVID, and all those stories were going around about nurses and medical staff not being able to get to their families, and you know, it was just really heartbreaking seeing all the images of people being separated and, you know, missing their loved ones. And so just kind of wrote a song about it. Here it goes. He's out on the road for what seems like years, where time is oh so slow. She works non-stop down in the emergency room. It's the only thing she knows. He's almost home, she's clocking out. He calls her on the phone, says I'll be there before you know it. Just leave a light on, and she says I'll put on some music. You bring the Merlot. We can dance in the house all night long with the lights turned down low. We can talk until the sun comes up. We hear that rooster crow. I'll put on some music. You bring the Merlot. They saving troubled lives, knowing she can't save them all. Rock seems like it ain't moving a bit when she's waiting on his call. She reaches for the telephone, she's fighting back the tears. She only wants the sound of his voice, this is what she hears. He says I'll put on some music, you bring the Merlot. We can dance through the house all night long with the lights turned down low. We can talk until the sun comes up and we hear that rooster crow. I'll put on some music, you bring the Merlot. That was a little nerve-wracking. I wasn't sure I was going to get through that one. All right. This next song you can actually find on Spotify. That first one is yet unreleased. But this song is called Greetings from the Coast. And I wrote this song when I was in I'd gone through a real bad breakup, and as it were. And I was just in a real bad place, and I was just sad all the time, sad about everything. And my friends were just tired of it. They were tired of seeing me that way, and they were just like, put it in a song, or we're gonna stop hanging out with you. And I said, okay. So that's what I did, and this is what came out. I quit my job, called up my mama. I shouldn't leave, Lord, but I know I gotta sell everything I own and hit the road. I'm gonna send out a handful of handwritten letters saying I swear I'll be back when I'm better. Maybe I'll see you again when I get home. I can't look at this town when you're all I see, so I'm gonna go get myself back to me. Greetings from the Texas coast. I'm headed down to Mexico in a beat up 68 Coupe de Ville. I think I met a girl today. She ain't you, and that's okay. I've only got myself time to kill. I've only got myself and time to kill. Well, I'm not looking back till I cross that river, until I can look at myself in the mirror and not see half of the man that I'm supposed to be. You gotta tear it all down and build it back stronger. This time it might take a little bit longer. I lost myself when I gave you all of me. A whiskey and weed and beer and cocaine, anything just to let go of the pain. Greetings from the Texas coast. I'm headed down to Mexico in a beat up 68 Coupe de Ville. I think I met a girl today. She ain't you, and that's okay. I've only got myself time to kill. I've only got myself time to kill. So come down and find me on the Cantina stage, or somewhere between the bar and the waves. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This next one is also yet unreleased, and it's meant to be like a full production song, and this will probably be my last one. But it was just it was a riff that I had been messing with for a long time, and I finally got the nerve to put some lyrics to it, and this is called "Love to Hate." Heart breaks, a dream dies, another love runs cold. We've said our goodbye, it cuts me to the bone. You're gone, out the door, you got the wheels way down and dry. Just one more chance to keep it alive. I'm out here holding on, you're out there letting go. I'm out here thinking that you got another hand to hold. You're thankful that it's over, I'm wishing you would stay. I'm wishing you'd hear everything I didn't say. Come on girl, now tell me it's not too late. Don't wanna be the one you love to hate. My arms, you were home, I was your escape. You're gone, I'm here alone, I got a feeling I can't shake. Well, I'm not the jealous kind, but I can get you out of my head. All I see in my mind is you laid in his bed. I'm out here holding on, you're out there letting go. I'm out here thinking that you got another hand to hold. You're thankful that it's over, I'm wishing you would stay. I'm wishing you would hear everything I didn't say. Come on girl, now tell me it's not too late. Don't wanna be the one you love to hate. You're going faster, faster, I'm losing all control. I'm chasing after you, begging, baby, please don't let me go. Already so far away, I'm holding on to hope. You took my heart and now you're moving on down the road. Baby, come back to me. Thank you guys. Once again, my name is Tommy Frazier. Thank you so much for having me. Am I good to unplug?
Yes, go ahead. Thank you. Once again, make some noise for Tommy Frazier right there. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll take about a 10-minute little intermission here, get Michael set up, and then we'll have Michael Lowry in our final performance.
trying to reach the things that I can't see. But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. So am I wrong? Am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Oh. Now am I wrong? Am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see.
No, there ain't nothing that I gotta prove. You think your words will make me black and blue, but I think I'm pretty with these old boots on. I think it's funny when I drink too much. You try and change me, you can go to hell, 'cause I don't wanna be nobody else. I like the chip I got in my front teeth, and I got bad tattoos you won't believe. So kick out the jams, kick up the soul, pour another glass of that rock and roll, turn up the band, find the hole, gonna lose control tonight. What do you want from me? I'm not America's sweetheart, so beat the drum with me. I'm not America's sweetheart. Well, they say I'm too loud for this town, so I lit up and she put it down. What do you want from me? I'm not America's sweetheart. She loved me anyway. My hands are dirty and my heart is cold. Them boys I've been with say I got no soul. When I meet another honey at the bar, I'll think it's funny when I break his heart. My kind of medicine is whiskey straight. I got 'em out to put you in your place, and they said I'll never be the poster type, but they don't make posters of my kind of life. So kick out the jams, kick up the soul, pour another glass of that rock and roll, turn up the band, find the hole, gonna lose control tonight. What do you want from me? I'm not America's sweetheart, so beat the drum with me. I'm not America's sweetheart. Well, they say I'm too loud for this town, so I lit up and she put it down. What do you want from me? I'm not America's sweetheart. She loved me anyway. You love me anyway. Got James, kick up the soul, pour another glass of that rock and roll, turn up the band, find the hole, holler if you're ready, gonna lose control. Kick out the jams, kick up the soul, pour another glass of that rock and roll, turn up the band, find the hole, gonna lose control tonight. What do you want from me? I'm not America's sweetheart, so beat the drum with me. I'm not America's sweetheart. Well, they say I'm too loud for this town, so I lit up and she put it down. What do you disappear. Forget about everyone else and remember me. Escape your safe reality. Join my dangerous dream. Come a little closer to me. Crave your skin on my skin. You're everything that I should and need. So won't you be my sin? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my sin? I told you I'm known for running, so you chased after me. You told me that you love a challenge, think you know where I'll be. Forget about everyone else, remember me. Escape your safe reality and join my dangerous dream. Come a little closer to me. Crave your skin on my skin. You're everything that I should and need. So won't you be my sin? Go back to the beginning. Whisper softly in my ear. So long as you are by my side, the line we cross, oh, it disappears. Come a little closer to me. Crave your skin on my skin. You're everything that I should and need. So won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my sin? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my sin? Fresh cut grass, one cold beer. Thank the Lord, I am here and now. Here and now. Summer dress,
Welcome back. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you, Fine Arts on Main is so amazing. We have so much amazing crew here and so many talented people that work behind the scenes to make everything great. Thank you, Kylie, for my amazing drink, honey. We have so many talents, and thank you for all our crew up in the booth. Thank you tonight for all that you do. We have people on camera, people making everyone look good up here, and the live stream is going, so we're super excited about that. And we plan on having these singer-songwriter nights at least twice a month. We're definitely not going to do it on Monday again, but we're going to choose a different day. And we are so happy to be here. Our next artist is Michael Lowry. Don't come out yet. I'm just going to tell you a quick little story about Michael. I'm not quite sure when we met, and we'll talk about that in a bit, but Michael has been such an inspiration to all of us. He has been in all 3 of our talent shows. We have a talent show every April, and it's a $1,000 prize, which is pretty amazing. We love Michael, and tonight we have some of his merch here. Look at his awesome shirt. Just going to hold it up real quick. So if you want to buy some of Michael's merch. It's over here. You can go see Kylie. And come on out, Michael.
Test, test.
So nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
I love having you here.
I love to be here.
So tell me about the last time that you were here.
Last time I was here, me and Savvy and I, we opened up for the Joe Weaver Trio for the John Denver Night of Music.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
And me and Savvy and I, we worked probably for 2 weeks, just practicing her songs and just critiquing each other, making each other sound the best that we could be.
So I think that was a dynamic time because this space is always open to artists, and I don't think people really realize that because I'm here quite a bit during the day. And to have, I'm going to cry, to have the two of you in the house just sitting here, just playing music, and some of the tips that you showed her and some techniques that you showed her really made her shine, and it's really changed her as an artist today. And I think that collaboration is so important for artists.
I mean, she knew it all already. I just made a suggestion that I mean, so if you listen to Howard's song, Howard's Gravestone, there's an awesome move that she does on the song, and you know,
That was Michael. It was all Michael. Take the credit, man.
I'm gonna quote Gandalf on this one. You know, if you know, in The Hobbit, in Lord of the Rings, he said, you know, if you're talking about the incident with the dragon, all I did was just nudge him out the door, and so that she knew it all already.
Okay.
I love Lord of the Rings, so hello internet. Anyways.
Okay, fair enough. It was just an inspirational time for me to see the two of you working together, and then to bring your friend tonight and have him on stage. That was, I mean, who shows up to a show with a guitar? Awesome. Thank you. You did an amazing job.
So me and Tommy met back, 2018. We really didn't know each other, but we knew each other. And then one day I needed an opener, and I was tired of the same old, so I was like, hey, let's get this new guy up here. And I mean, he killed it. He always kills it. And so yeah, we just became like best friends ever since. And you know, and now he's a Farmersvilleite, and so.
Ooh, that's exciting. Welcome to Farmersville.
And sometimes I'm his mailman, so it's really fun.
Yeah. So Michael's a mailman here in town. He's not one of those grumpy guys that just chunks the mail out the window.
No, I handle with care.
Nice. So tell me, Michael. Nice. I had 3 questions for you.
All right.
So what has been your favorite performance or tour?
So me and my dad talk about this a lot. So we went to see Tom Petty back in 2014. He released his last album, Hypnotic Eye, and I was just, you know, come on, Dad, and he budged. We went to it, and that was a fantastic show. But yeah, that was probably one of my favorites. But another guy named Ben Queller, me and my dad again. My dad takes me to all my shows. I don't know. We just bonded on music, just like how Tommy and his father did, and so yeah, you know, Ben Queller is a Greenville guy, and me being a Greenville guy, it was just one of those little, hey, I can do that. So yeah, a lot of Ben Queller shows is that.
Nice. So when did you learn guitar? Like, how did that come about?
So I played bass forever. Not forever. I played bass guitar since my 10th grade year, so like 2009.
Wow, I feel really old.
Yeah. And then I started a band, and we had my other friend, Micah. He was a bass player, and we couldn't have 2 bass players, so I figured he'd be a better bassist than I would, so I just swapped to guitar, and there we go.
Awesome.
Yeah. So maybe 2010 I started playing guitar.
Awesome.
Oh wow, 2010. Huh.
So old.
So old. So old.
So tell me about the last song that you wrote about. Tell me about that.
So the last song I wrote was called "Sober," and it's coming out on October 14th. You can pre-order it now on iTunes on September 21st.
Okay, and the iTunes account is?
Oh, just Michael Lowry.
Okay.
Michael Lowry. But yeah, sober. A lot of things happened at once, and a lot of things happened at once, and it was really hard to get through it. But you know, I have, and I hope a lot of you have it as well. I have a reassurance that it's all gonna get better, and but it was about writing it in other people's shoes that doesn't have that reassurance, and just about being sober and not being sober. And
Awesome.
there we go.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Are you going to play that tonight?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
So yeah. It's coming out on the 14th, so yeah, you know, I gotta play it.
So tell me about how your songwriting process goes. Like, how does that flow? How does that happen for you?
So when I'm happy, I eat like gummy bears, and when I'm sad, I write songs.
What kind of gummy bears?
Oh, you know, just the Hasbro, or not
Okay,
Hasbro.
cool. Just checking.
Hasbro, not
There's
the toys.
other gummy bears out there. Just checking.
But when but when I'm sad, I write songs, and when I am happy, I go on Facebook and I see who else is sad, and then I write a song in their shoes.
I love that.
And
So you're
so-
inspired by other people's sadness.
Yeah, kind of.
In a way?
Kind of. I write about other people a lot, but I put it in my shoes, or I put, empathy. That's how I write my
love
songs.
that. That's so beautiful. I have to tell you about the first time that you were in the talent show.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. It's on the internet. It's on the internet. It's
Oh
okay.
my goodness. So, like I said, Michael's been in our talent shows, and I am never a judge. And JP knows about this. He's probably going to be laughing up there in the booth. So Michael is up there, and I'm down here, and he starts playing. And I said to the three judges, just give him the check. Just give him the check right now. Like, write the $1,000 check to him because, ooh, he's so dreamy. Like, please write the check to him.
The
So
hair
that
was a lot longer then.
Yeah, that was my first introduction to you.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, it was like the whole package, the voice, the look, everything. Pretty
Yeah.
amazing. All right, y'all, welcome. Listen to Michael Lowry.
There you go. First, a big shout out to Randall for finding this strap for me. So I appreciate that, man. Some days I have these feelings I'm insecure. You don't want me hanging around here anymore. I have these feelings and these shadows of doubts. I thought I had you all figured out. Every time I look into your eyes, all I see is my fear and demise. 'Cause you lied to me. Yeah, you lied so easily. I was led astray, was ignored. You don't want me anymore in your life.
store. You threw it down, it's broken glass on the floor. I have these feelings and these shadows of doubts. I thought I had you all figured out. Every time I look into your eyes, all I see is my fear and demise. 'Cause you lied to me. Yeah, you lied so easily. I was led astray, was ignored. You don't want me anymore in your life. 'Cause you lied. Astray, was ignored. You don't want me anymore in your life. 'Cause you lied to me. Yeah, you lied so easily. I was caught off guard, pushed aside. Now I have to go run and hide. I was led astray, there's nothing new. Now there's nothing for me to do but cry. 'Cause you lied. You lied. Empty words from a bloated mouth. You say I'm dumb, I couldn't figure it out on my own. Jigsaw promises they could not keep. Please tell me, God, how can they sleep at night? It's easy to see through lies, 'cause the truth does not need a disguise. So please tell me why you think that I'm blind, and I can't see behind your curtain of lies. It's dropping tonight, and I'm first in line. There's no morals, only policy. Whatever happened to honesty? It's not around here anymore. This means war, and it's plain to see. I need someone to stand by me. Can't do this on my own. It's easy to see through lies, 'cause the truth does not need a disguise. So please tell me why you think that I'm blind, and I can't see behind your curtain of lies. It's dropping tonight, and I'm first in line. I can't stay behind. Your curtain of lies, it's dropping tonight, and I'm first in line. You think that I'm blind, and I can't stay behind. Your curtain of lies, it's dropping tonight, and I'm first in line.
Hey, thank y'all. So those two songs were You Lied, which is on my album Out the Door, and Curtain of Lies, which is on my album Brand New Start. And this song is the song I talked about with Gwen. It's called Sober.
Happiness is just a word. I find the meaning quite absurd. What's the point anymore? I'm not the same as I was before. Where have you been my whole life? It's a different story with the same side. Just stay a while, kick off your shoes. So hard to find, easy to lose. So hard to find, easy to lose. I miss you so much. 2 steps back, then 1 step forward. The night's still young, won't you come on over, love? I love you so much. Things look bad, but the fight's not over. Life's so hard when you live it sober. Please stay a while. I miss my laugh, I miss my smile. Please come back home. I cannot do this on my own. Happiness, come back home. I miss you so much. 2 steps back, then 1 step forward. The night's still young, won't you come on over, love? I love you so much. look bad, but the fight's not over. Life's so hard when you live it sober, love. Oh, I love you so much. Things look bad, but the fight's not over. Life's so hard when you live it sober.
Thank y'all. That's coming out October 14th, so save your calendars. Pre-sale starts September 21st, so you can listen to 90 seconds of it when you do that. Appreciate y'all. This next one's called Summertime. It's my mom's favorite. And so when your mom's in the audience, you gotta play her favorite song. And so here's to you, Mom.
In summertime, you were so bright. On a summer night, you captured my eye. With sweet roses there all over my mind. In summertime, you were so kind. We'll never be the same. We'll never be the same. In summertime, that was so dear. On a summer night, I held you near. With sweet roses there all over my heart. In summertime, we'll never be apart. We'll never be the same. We'll never be the same. I wish that I could turn back time, so I could try and change your mind. Just like a rose, they wilt and fade away. Please, summertime, won't you stay? Won't you stay? We'll never be the same. We'll never be the same. We'll never be the same.
Hey, thank y'all. All right. So this next one is going to be on that album as well. That last song, Summertime, is on, because everything's original tonight, so, except for this next. Anyways, you can find that on Out the Door on your phones or wherever. And this next one is called Not the Same. and that's coming out October 14th. Ben Folds wrote the song, and so, but I got the mechanical rights to release it, so I'm going to play it for you tonight. You took a trip and climbed a tree at Tommy Frazier's party, and there you stayed till morning came. You were not the same after that. You gave your life to Jesus Christ. After all your friends went home, you came down and looked around. You were not the same after that. Oh, you were not the same after that. Oh, you were not the same after that. You see them drop like flies from their bright sunny skies. They came knocking at your door with this look in their eyes. They got one good trip and you're hanging on, you're hanging on to it. You took the word and made it heard. Ease the people's pain, and for that you were idolized, immortalized. You were not the same after that, and through it all you were walking tall. You were not the same after that, till someone died on the water slide. You were not the same, the same. You see them drop like flies from their bright sunny skies. They came knocking at your door with this look in their eyes. They got one good trip and you're hanging on, you're hanging on to it. You see them drop like flies from their bright sunny skies. They came knocking at your door with this look in their eyes. They got one good trick and you're hanging on, you're hanging on. You're hanging on. You're hanging on. Thank y'all. Let me look at the time real quick. All right, so it's 9:50, so two more before it's past our bedtimes, I think, right? Two more. Okay, cool. When the boss says two more, by golly, you play those two more. All right. You know what? I'm going to play the last song on the album coming out. Again, you know, October 14th, pre-order. September 21st on iTunes. The song is called Underdog, and hope y'all enjoy it. I know all the answers, they're multiple choice. Alone in the circle, and I lost my voice. My legs are asleep now. It's getting harder to stand.
alone in the circle. There's no escape plan. I don't need a handout, just hear my plea. Alone in the circle, it's easy to see. Don't hold back now, I'll stand my ground. I need you to know now, the underdog won't back down. The circle is closing in. You drove me to the edge. You threw it all away. Here's what I have to say. Don't hold back now. Stand my ground. I need you to know now, the underdog won't back down. Don't hold back now. I'll stand my ground. I need you to know now, the underdog won't back down. Don't hold back now. I'll stand my ground. I need you to know now, the underdog won't back down.
Hey, thank y'all. So I just played you my new album, I've Seen Better Days. Again, it's coming out. When? October 14th. So anyways, internet, you should listen. All right. This next song's called Just Let Go. I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with us here at Fine Arts on Main. Thank you, Gwen, for putting on the stage. Thank you, JP, for the sounds and everything. And thank you all of y'all for coming out. We'll be doing this on a regular basis, so be sure to tell your friends. Man, I had a good time. I had a good time on a Monday. And that's hard to say. So I'm saying the next time this shindig comes up, you need to bring a buddy or two. Because this is a fun time. Again, my name is Michael Iyer. This song is called Just Let Go. In trying times, don't stop running. When you're running, don't ever look back. I know it's hard to let go. Just face the facts, you'll never get in. Life's a game, you lose and win. When times are hard, and when times are hard, you gotta let go. You gotta let go. And you'll figure it out all by yourself, that everyone is not a bookshelf for you to put your problems on. And when you do, you'll be set free. Nothing comes too easily when times are hard. And when times are hard, you gotta let
let go. You gotta let go. You gotta let go. Let go of your past. Nothing's meant to last. Let go of your fear. It's the beginning of a new year. Let go of your past. Nothing's meant to last. Let go of your fear. It's the beginning of a new year. You gotta let go. You gotta let go. You gotta let they're still holding you back, but you've come so far. You gotta break free. It's not that hard. They're still holding you back, but you've come so far. Oh, you gotta break free. It's not that hard. You gotta let go. Go. Thank you, Fine Arts on Main, for having us out tonight. Big thanks to Savvy May for sharing the stage. Tommy Frazier, y'all. And my name's Mike Lowry. I appreciate you guys coming out. Hey, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, make some noise for Michael Lowry. All right, we're going to have all three artists. If you guys will come up on stage real quick, we're going to take some photos. You're good to go, Michael. Thank you.
Thank you.
So if we can have Savvy and Tommy come on up. If you guys want to take pics, you can too. This is a historic moment right now. First singer-songwriter night at Fine Arts on Main ever. Hopefully, we'll look back 3 or 4 years from now. They'll be at various Grammy Award nomination parties. What? Yeah, you can move the mic stand if you want. You got to do it for the gram. Love it. Nice.